everybody, how are you? Hope you are fine. Today we will speak about family characters who reincarnated after die in a novel or rebirth in another world. Please watch video to the end, put likes, leave comments and enjoy watching. Your Majesty, please don't kill me again. Following the impious and unjust massacre of her family and her own miserable deaths, Lilith Belia wakes up to find that she is in the body of her 12-year-old self. She immediately sets her sight on a single goal: suck up to Emperor Rupert Edgar last volume and save her family. Lilith's plan is foolproof, except for one tiny detail. In her present timeline, the future Emperor is still masquerading as a princess named Rapati. With only a single suitcase and some change in her pocket, she sets out of the capital to become the princess' closest and most beloved attendant. Can Lilith prove her ability to keep a secret? And more importantly, will she be able to win the favor of the cruel and sadistic Rupert? Limited Time Princess. An ordinary employee, Yan Jin Yan, became Princess Diamatine from inside a novel. But why of all things, even I transmigrate, did I have to end up someone who'll soon get death penalty? Shayla, the villainess out of villainesses, Ji-Yan, who has hunch about her own unfortunate fate, decides to try change Shayla's sad fate. The dying princess, despite opening her eyes, that film place where no one rejoiced, was gradually changing that way but. Beware of the brothers. Harry got adopted by Duke Ernest at 7 years old, when she lost her mother. Even though she received all kinds of persecution by 3 Ernest's sons, she could finally escape that blood and tear in dancing life when she was about to get married. But what is this? When she woke up from her sleep, she was back to that hellish childhood. Is this a dream? I will change the genre. I entered the world of my favorite novel and genre through someone else's body. Of course, after for character I just had enter the body of the protagonist out, the woman who abused her nephew, the selfish villainess. According to the original storyline, in any case my nephew was expected to leave my side soon. Compassion from him grew, so I put my most sincere effort into judging from him until the day we parted. I realized it is rude in asking since you have been taking care of Luca until now, but may I take Luca to Winterward with me? There's no way that won't happen. I mean, I suppose I could rush to send him off and then live comfortably. But unexpectedly, my nephew wrapped his arms around my waist and shouted, "Mom, how did I become his mom all of a sudden?" I will make an attempt to change genre. The Evil Lady's Hero. Jenny Magnolia, a villainous friend of the heroine in this novel, called Reincarnation. The Jenny inside the novel has always loved the male lead, Isid, to the point where she has real of jealousy become she loved by Isid. And thus Jennifer is destined to die in the hands of the male lead of this novel. But one day, why did I become Jennifer? But let's think about it. It's still 1 year away from the time Jennifer is going to get killed by Elite. So I have to meet Isid and trial fast. I'll be able to find a way out of my death if I do so. Yeah, let's meet them fast, but this man is just so tender-headed and kind. Would Jennifer be able to escape from his man? The twin siblings' new life. Your names will be Adrian and Arian. We were just like any normal twins going to high school, but then we lost our lives to a sudden accident, and our second life as twins began. And so we live inside an abandoned place, along with an abusive mother and cold-headed emperor as a father. But on our fifth birthday, the king suddenly wants to see his children. Why so suddenly? We can only trust ourselves. initiate the Twist Project, survive the place. A tale about siblings who were reincarnated together and the pellets. The siblings are the main character and so they cherish one another very much. There are no insectous elements. Youngest Princess, the Archimage who ruled over Magic Kingdom. One day she was reborn as the youngest daughter of the Empire. I'll just play along and pretend to be a baby. But don't you think you guys like me a little too much? They won't live here alone. The youngest princess is tired today as well. Chitra. I spent years preparing for the civil service exam, but I can't believe I died so unfairly. Is that so? I was reborn as a beautiful countess. I even got the ability to play games from the god of beauty. Drawing. Yes, I have the ability to draw for characters. I have become the apostle of the god of beauty and benefited the world widely by drawing out ultra rare characters. The golden-haired Elementalist. I thought I was dead, but when I wake up I was reincarnated as a nobleman's daughter. The only thing I did in the 17 years of my first life was studying. Now that I'm alive again, I won't live just to study. The second life of an orderly middle school girl with a slightly strange personality. Jean begins an unstoppable journey on this continent. Beatrice, as the kingdom of El Paso fell before the blade of Empire's greatest hero. In order to survive, Princess Beatrice assumed the guise of Chloe, a slave, but then she caught the eye of the very same hero.